Good morning. Check this house out. I was an iron worker for years, and now I just do the roofs, the metal roofs. Actually, I've been trying to get back into this business, but I don't really want. I don't really want to do construction anymore. I was like meant to do something different. I don't know. It's like I had to do all this kind of work because, I'm glad I did. I know how to do everything now. I've done a lot of different trades over years. And I'm like the kind of guy where it's like I used to think like, why am I even? I'm pretty much like the best at everything I do. You know what I mean? Like compared to like most guys. Like I'm so good at like putting these buildings up. Like the guys I work with. Within a week, like the whole crew will hate me just because I move with I move like naturally, around a job site. I'm strong, nimble, and yeah, this is a house. Hey, it's 100 feet long by like 90. This is like freaking giant mansion size house. But I used to put these buildings up, and I actually own one of these, but it's kind of in a little dispute with the. It's up in whatever, It's kind of there's something going on with it. But yeah, these are easily. This is actually built as a garage, right? Somebody built it as a garage, and then they turned it into a freaking house. And I guess the inside of this thing is beautiful, but I always wanted like 100 by 100. You could have a swimming pool in there. I mean, you could have a freaking swimming pool in your living room. I always wanted to build one of these and live in it. Ever since I started putting them up when I was younger, Oh, just nice, You wake up one night, and you can't go back to sleep. You can work on your hot rod, in your living room. That's what I always want. I always wanted to build one. I was gonna have like one half garage, because that's actually what I do. I used to do for fun is like work on things, restore things. I'm a constructo. My fun was working on things, fixing things, doing working with my hands. That's what I've done as a hobby. Like that's why this person was here. They're an artist, I guess. See a big ball right there. I'm not gonna tell you where this thing is, but and they got this nice big pole thing. We're actually fixing the roof. Which the person that built this thing, they did a shitty job putting the roof on. But I don't know, whatever. But yeah, you can. Just so much room, Like I always want, like I say, I always wanted to put half house, like make an apartment on one side of it, and have my garage on the other. Total man house. And I always wanted. I don't know. Over years, I just forgot about that dream, and this actually brings it back to me. Something that I would still love to do it. I mean, that's most square footage for your buck. But yeah, I'm back on the metal buildings, unfortunately. Tell you what, I forgot how much I don't miss working on these roofs. It's probably 70 degrees down here. It's already 100 degrees up there. It'll probably be 120, 110 degrees up there today. That's why I got here late today, because I got kicked my ass yesterday. You get used to it after a while. I'm just not used to it. I ain't been in the sun. But I'll tell you one thing. You'll never need to go to a tanning booth. What we used to do is when I worked on these all the time, we'd cut our shorts off like we were 70s guys, cut them off up here where your pockets are hanging out, and you take your shirt off, get the best tan anybody ever. I used to look like I was African American by the end of the summer on these things, because I don't burn, I tan, but cool place though. I guess the inside's beautiful. It's got like some crazy staircases, but I guess the lady's an artist. Pretty neat. Anyhow, love you. See ya.